Well, hello there.
Hey Jimmy, this is Justin. Just wishing you and all your followers and listeners a safe travel for the Thanksgiving holiday. Hope they all get to wherever they're going safely and return back to whence they came safely. And yes, you can put this in your show because I would like your listeners to know that I do care about them and wish them safe travels. And hope you and your family have a safe holiday as well. Hope your dad's doing good. Hope your mom's doing good. Everything around here is going about as I talked to you about. Nothing much has changed. But I'm going to be all right. I'm going to make it through this. Alright, man, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Thanks, Justin. I appreciate that. And he always hits me up. That's Justin Stewart with Justin's Eye on Entertainment and Wall Review. Go check him out. He's always sending nice thoughts and stuff like that, and always giving me a shout out. So this is me giving him a shout out. And also, I hope that you are going to have a wild time this year. I think you will, because, well, let's just say we both know why. But I'll leave it at that. Alright, take care, and I'll throw this in at the ending of my latest show. Take care, brother.
Alrighty. It is now time to explain to people just what's wrong with me. It is now time to explain to people just what's wrong with me. It is now time to explain to people just what's wrong with me. It is now time to explain to people just what's wrong with me.
Some guys have all the luck. I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every morning I break my legs, and every afternoon I break my arms. At night, I lie awake in agony until my heart attacks put me to sleep.
Very hungry right now. Hey man, what it is with you? You on some kind of diet? Is that what they teach in that little sissy school of yours? Back off me, man. Back off. The question is, are you fat or what? Leave me alone. I said, are you fat? Get off me, man. Stop it. You ain't down with us no more. You ain't fat. You ain't fat. You ain't fat. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing.
Hello. Hello.
Alright, what's up? We're back. Alright, I just wanted to make sure that worked. Everything works good there. Let's get to the next clip that I wanted to show you guys. Alright, this is Johnny Depp talking about Al Pacino. So this is Johnny Depp talks about how insane Al Pacino is. I thought it was pretty funny. And this is from the Brown Film Show. Here we go. Play it one more time.
Can't stand not, being able to joke around on set. And so I started pulling the gags on Al. That was the moment I realized he was absolutely out of his mind. He's certifiably insane. I wouldn't spend a night anywhere near his house. We're about 3 weeks into shooting. He's sitting there, kind of just, he's kind of staring out. Finally, I just couldn't take it anymore. I said, hey, the one thing that I never, ever expected or imagined was that, you're actually certifiably insane. I felt good for saying it. Oh, yeah. You didn't know that? I said, no, I didn't actually. I didn't really know that. He said, oh yeah. And then he just sat there again, like the most beautiful fucking execution of timing. He just went, hey, you know something? You're pretty fucking strange yourself,
That was good. I had to rewatch it because I already did the first time, but it's funny, on these shorts they're allowed to curse, but in the captions they are not allowed to put it in the captions. It just says like F period KING or whatever. I don't know. That was good. It's also good to see Johnny Depp on something. Jesus Christ. I was getting kind of worried there with the guy for a second. I'm like, he was the pirate guy. Fucking scissored hands. I was kind of missing him. Alright, I'm going to kind of scroll here, so bear with me if anything plays by mistake.
So the problem was,
here's a good one. Here's a good one with the shocking reason why space is black, part 3. Here we go.
So the problem was, if the universe was infinite and there were an infinite amount of stars, you could look in any direction for long enough and you could see a point of light. You'd hit a star no matter where you looked. Thus, light should completely fill the night sky, making it as bright as the surface of a star. But it's not. This is called Ober's paradox. The person who solved this paradox was a name that you might be familiar with. Edwin Hubble. Yep, that Hubble. In the 1920s, Hubble discovered that the wavelengths of light from galaxies and stars were over time stretching, moving more towards infrared. This was called a redshift. As light waves expand, the light slowly fades dimmer and dimmer until we just can't see it anymore. Hubble also discovered that the light from galaxies that were closer to us wasn't moving further away from us as fast as galaxies that were further away. He made the astounding discovery that not only was space expanding, but it was expanding exponentially faster the further we look out. The further the light, the further the redshift he measured of that light.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool and spot on. The shocking reason why space is black, part 3. Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever have time to look up, but there's a lot of crazy shit out there you can learn, Even if you're 56 years old and you're like, I don't know much about that stuff. Well, you know what? Put YouTube on. Go learn some shit. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's certain channels that you don't want to go on because it's just clickbait bullshit. And I'm not going to get into that, but go check out Melody Sheep. They're fucking awesome. If you want to get into really good space stuff, you want to go to interstellar news, stuff like that. All right, let's keep going here.
I'll tell you another thing I can't handle anymore.
Just first time I'm here. Bill Burr calls out Stephen A. Smith. You ready? Here we go.
I'll tell you another thing I can't handle anymore. Stephen A. Smith. After he posted that video of him sparring, it's like, I'm going to listen to you talk about an athletic endeavor.
I know.
And the confidence with which he speaks about sports. And I look at everybody at ESPN. I'm just like, are these all guys just a bunch of uncoordinated guys in fucking suits?
Now, why would he put it out there?
I think he thought it looked good.
Does not.
Well, yeah, he did, but dude, somebody should have. Listen, with all the friends he has in sports, somebody should have called and been like, dude, that's not the way you throw a right hook.
Take the video down.
I can't watch him anymore. Anytime I see him, I just see a picture. I'm like, I was watching him going, this guy is talking to Charles Barkley. Down a series. Charles Barkley, one of the greatest NBA players of all time, is talking to a guy. This shit.
Yeah, this is on All Things Comedy. Fucking great channel. Bill Burr, you just got to see the way he's sparring. I don't know. It looks like he's never threw a punch in his life. Let's keep going.
I did the onside kick to myself. check this out. This
Sorry, anything? All right. Last one, so we taking a little break here. Is Dave Chappelle skipped Flint water. Skipped Flint water benefit. This one was good. Here we go.
Actually, my own actions drew a wedge between me and the community I hold so dear. A couple of weeks ago, I was supposed to be in Flint, Michigan for a charity benefit that was supposed to raise awareness for the appalling condition of the water in Flint. I don't know if you know this, but the water in Flint is fucking poisonous. It's actually making people sick. I mean, Hollywood people like, so what? At least they have water. But this water's fucked up. So a lot of black celebrities flew into Flint, and I was on the schedule to appear. So the reason a lot of people haven't heard about this benefit, it was the same day as the Oscars. So I was on my way to the airport to go to Flint, and then Chris Rock calls me and is like, hey, Dave, I got a ticket for you for the Oscars. Can you make it? And I was like, sure, nigga, I'm on my way to the airport right now. Oh, come on, man. What am I going to do about that water? What am I, a fucking superhero? I need to have fun. I need to live, too. I didn't fuck that water up. Stevie Wonder was there. They didn't need me. I'm sorry, everybody. I've never been to the Oscars. You've seen the movies I make.
Okay, so the last part of this little thing here is just about stars. It's about a star that's in one of the James Webb telescope. I'm going to let them talk about it. It's a minute long, and then I'm going to just have my thoughts because, once again, people are stupid. So here we go.
Hidden in this James Webb telescope image is a tiny point of light that could be about to revolutionize our understanding of the universe. It's called Earendel, and it's the most distant individual star we've ever observed, at 28 billion light years away. That's 2/3 of the way to the edge of the observable universe. The only reason we've been able to see it is because it happens to be perfectly positioned behind a giant cluster of galaxies, and the mass of these galaxies has bent its light towards us, magnifying Earendel to seem thousands of times brighter in a process called gravitational lensing. Earendel existed when the universe was less than 1 billion years old, which means it could be a type of star that we've never seen before called a population 3 star. This is a star made only out of hydrogen and helium, because other elements didn't exist yet when the universe was so young. This December, the James Webb Telescope is going to analyze Earendel's light and determine exactly what it's made of. If we find that Earendel is made only of hydrogen and helium, then we'll know it's among the first stars to ever exist, and it will be one of the biggest discoveries in the history of astrophysics. To stay updated on the findings, make sure to follow. Hidden in this gym.
Alright, so real quick. Alright, they didn't get into this part, which is fine, but people are putting up on YouTube, and you'll probably see it like, oh, we found a star that's further than the Big Bang. The Big Bang's wrong. Okay, first of all. Alright. The Big Bang is not wrong. And I'm not saying I am for the Big Bang. It's not about that. The Big Bang, okay, is a point of reference. Basically, as far back as we could see with the Hubble and our latest instruments before James Webb was about 13.8 billion light years away. Alright? So, if the universe, in theory, was created from a Big Bang, you know, we're not putting any religion on this. Basically, we could see that far. So the universe is at least that far. People keep saying on YouTube, is the Big Bang Theory wrong? No, it's not wrong. It's just a point of view. It's a preference. Like, okay, this is where we're at. It's a guesstimate. And now that the James Webb is a better telescope and it's 1 million miles away from Earth, it's going to see stars that are further than 13.8 billion. So all we're doing is nudging that little gap to 13.8, maybe to 14.3. That's it. We might find something that's 15 billion years. I believe space is infinite. There's so many galaxies that are further beyond 14 billion years, 13.8. We just can't see them because the light hasn't reached us yet, or it's never going to reach us. So with that being said, stop clicking on shit that says this is wrong. That's not what the Big Bang means. That's not the whole point of it. The point is how far we could see light with the instruments we have. That is it. So once again, I just wanted to save you some time. I've been studying this shit since I was a kid. I'm not a scientist. I don't have any PhDs. I've just been studying it since I was a kid. I don't think I need a piece of paper to explain how fucking light works and what the Big Bang is about. If you really don't know what it's about, go look it up. And, you know, if you believe in flat Earth, congratulations, you won a prize. Alright, be right back.
Tiny point of light.
You know what it is? It's just a bunch of sixes pissed off that they're not getting treated like a 10. You know, at some point, you just got to acknowledge what you are. You're a 6. I'm sorry, all right? Nobody jerks off to a 6. That's the deal. Unless you work with her. You work with her, you know? She's got that one outfit, you know, it just does something for you. You're working close quarters, so there's, you know what a shampoo smells like? There's an intimacy. There's an intimacy there. Now, I don't know what women rub one out to, but I know it ain't me. All right? This is a fantasy. That's why I don't feel bad about trashing them. It's like, yeah, this is all coming from, I'm a strong 5. All right? That's where I am. So I still feel like I'm punching up here. You know? Honestly, people, I'm a bald, red-headed male. You don't think there's a glass ceiling on the kinds of parts I can get in Hollywood? Really? Do you think I'm ever going to be the lead in a romantic comedy? That ain't happening even if I'm booking the movie. I want to make the money back.
I would say I'm like a strong 7, but like once you get the clothes off, you know, I fall in the rough 3 to 4 category, maybe not even. I'm actually being generous. Fucking Bill Burr. Fucking asshole. Alright, here's one more with the universe. I haven't heard it yet, so we'll be hearing it together. Here we go. This is Understandable Madness. This is how crazy it's been.
How many times have we gone around the Milky Way galaxy? The Earth is located right about here in the Orion arm of the Milky Way. Now, the Earth orbits the Sun, so where the Sun goes, we go, as do the rest of the planets. The Sun is orbiting the Milky Way at around 500,000 miles per hour. NASA says it will take 230 million years to make one complete orbit around the Milky Way. Given that the Sun is 4.6 billion years old, it's made a trip around the Milky Way 20 times. Thanks for watching.
Alright, here's a little bonus. This is old Jim Carrey right here. I've never seen it before. Let's hear it.
You know, even if I lose a physicality, I'm going to be a great character when I get old, you know? Like my father is the happiest man on the face of the earth.
That's great.
He laughs after everything you say. Mm-hmm. And he's deaf in one ear, so he dips and laughs.
Dips and laughs.
Huh? Seriously, the only time I ever saw my father serious was when he was trying to teach my sister how to drive a clutch.
Mm-hmm.
All right. No, this time, let the clutch out slowly.
Yeah, you're gonna want to see this. This is Letterman. Yeah, this is old Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey on Letterman. Jim Carrey teaches the art of the dip and laugh. Alright guys, that's it for now. I'm gonna have more out eventually, doing a lot of stuff. I had so much I wanted to get into, but whatever I don't put on this first half is gonna be on the next second half of the show. So either take care or be right back. I guess you're gonna have to wait to find out. Alright guys, we're testing. I just did like a whole bit with shorts. You know, I want you guys to hear this. This was a really good one.
Let's have a look at a
This is Chappelle, Dave Chappelle on Saturday Night Live. Just a real quick short. And this is Russell Brand's clip. And just what he says right here.
Chappelle's analysis of Trump on SNL.
I'm watching the news now. They're declaring the end of the Trump era. Now, okay, I can see how in New York you might believe this is the end of his era. A lot of you don't understand why Trump was so popular, but I get it because I hear it every day. He's very loved. And the reason he's loved is because that first debate, I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen a white male billionaire screaming at the top of his lungs, "This whole system is rigged," he said. And across the stage was Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama sitting over there looking at him like, no, it's not. I said, now, wait a minute, bro. It's what he said. And the moderator said, well, Mr. Trump, if in fact the system is rigged, as you suggest, what would be your evidence? You remember what he said, bro? He said, I know the system is rigged because I use it. I said, God damn.
That's the moment that many of us acknowledged that something unusual was happening in American politics.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand how he just said, this is 2022, by the way, last Saturday. That's the moment that something is wrong in American politics. I don't know where Russell Brand has been for the past fucking, 100 years or wherever he's been living there. Russell Brand, wherever the fuck he's from. Honestly, I'm not knocking him, but, he's been in America for a while. He's made nice handful of movies, and he's just realizing now something's wrong with America and politics. Yeah, now you understand why I say people are fucking stupid. And like I said before in the first take of this, I also said that includes me on certain talking points areas. But yeah, for the most part, that was the stupidest fucking thing to say. And actually to put on your channel. Yeah, I don't know. Let's get on to the next.
Okay. Here we go, part 1, don't know rap, let's skit, bit, shit, we're way
past all the weird shit.
So fuck you oughta know how this is going to go. So get out your combos Doritos but sit back and relax and watch how I achieve those nuts in your mouth. Can't wash this out, I don't know what I'm talking about. We're all on a rap lit speed bursts, with just AF bomb, drop 1, give a old lady a heart attack or 2, in the back of the hearse with all these wet napkins and a burst of adrenaline. I should have been a doctor in medicine, but I guess I'm always going to be a never have been, has been, never was in, anything delightful. Alls I know is I am in fight or flight mode. Time to take a bite out of this poison apple. Now I'm just rapping like a ripple through the waves of time. Nobody can outrhyme or underline what I'm trying to undermine to these old politics who are just plain dicks. Can't you see I'm mentally unwell and sort of sick? So get off my dick, and let's get on with this skit. Take that, you fucking bitch. Maybe I was trying to say Hearst. Like rehearse this raplet so I can actually make sense of all the madness. But I know you're glad, miss, because if you're listening to this then you're not one of my victims that I got strung up in my basement trying to feed them semen from my pee port. Oh boy, I know there I came up a little short. Making fun of myself is one of my exports, but mostly on men. I did it again. Let's get to the next part, my weird awkward little friends. But really, who gives a fuck? I never claimed to be some prodigy or some weird anomaly. We're just in some sort of odyssey, with a mixture of Pilates and a lot of weird ass comedy. You know, inside of me like you want me to be. Come on lady, you said 2 hours for a hundo, and a bag of fun, dough, why your hubby is in my trunk, toe. So while I drop some bomb, bros, you better get on these nuts
like a squirrel.
I want to speed this up like a speed freak at a freak show. It's kind of neat though, like a speed race, let's go. Speedway NASCAR last car, is FUBAR. I really need to get my shit together before I drop and go. Some shit skid bits on part 1, don't know fuck you in this whole fucking mess of a world we call a fake news outlet show of fuck shit fucking blow me until the moon and back, shit. I fucked this all up like somebody trying to do a raplet and calling it comedy. Fuck, I don't mean me, fuck yes I do. Okay, I'm only allowed 8 to 10 fuck bombs in this shit bit, let's get on with this. But this is how I'm ending though, with Endo send me some money so I can get better on the download. Need to drop something better on the next Jimmy James show, so before first go or even think about releasing you to let you go, you need me to putt for par because I am far from good. I am straight like a hoodlum out of the hood. Philly stood tall, like a tree with no tree house, in the backyard knowing their kids can't put their hands up to salute to the white far right. Fuck me, I'm way off tonight, but I know that I'm right because I'm white. I'm not racist, I'm just sick of trying to tie my own shoelaces. Can I get a shorter, darker person to bend down to teach me how to wipe my own ass and tie my own shoes? Paces, then you get maced, just because you have different taste, because you look and play a different role in your race. But this is not about racism, it's about the hate-ism. It's 2022 coming up on 2023, when the fuck are we ever going to learn that we're just one species on an evolution path to destruction malfunction? This world's going up and there's nothing we can do but pull the pin out and save another child from growing up in this world of doubt, in a polite way we call annihilation. It's all tantalizing lies with a side of straight lies. That's an old raplet that you must check with, but you must have some truth before you try to get on this level of Mr. Fix It. Telling of a jackass, dumbass, IQ as low as the front yard grass in your front yard. Pass your judgment on your future selves. This is what we leave our children's wealth. Mind over health. Acknowledging the price of knowledge, hoping they don't change into the beast that is our world's present leaders. We can only wish for open-mindedness and some sort of human kindness, but even if I could rewind this, I would only change the way we have been treated since the age of slaves going back to the way they were headed. 2000 BC, this is how it ought to be, when every color should have succeeded, instead of bleeding for a cause that was unknown or not of their true beliefs. Just like John Lennon said, let it be, and let them choose what they really wanted to achieve. So comedy take a back seat. I'm about to get real on this next upcoming game of madness. How to have some class, everlasting taste. This is my forte and I would like to say have a wonderful no matter what color you're in. Full of sin. We all share this burden. Maybe it's time to jump this hurdle. Maybe it's time to beat this fucking turtle called democracy, and maybe our future generations can finally see what's been right in front of us this whole time. Maybe it's about time to start opening their eyes, or we can just go back to the same old way, and brand a new sneaker called Ever Lies, because in my eyes this shit is just piling up like Gomer Pyle. Just have a great day. By Jimmy James.
Well, this is Jimmy James, and I'm here to tell you it's the ad. It's ads. Ad time. Shit. Oh my god. Here's my outtakes on Shorts, Part 1. Season 9, Episode 14. Oh, God. Oh, why don't they just, I don't know. Like, just, maybe I can, like, sell my limbs on the black market. I know a guy. Oh, shit. Is this recording? Alright, and we're back. Here we go. This is the next 10 minutes. So this is Shorts Part 2, my outtakes on Shorts. This is what I got, people. This is what I'm working with. Okay, this part coming up is one of my favorite shorts because it involves one of my favorite and the only person I think I would ever ask for an autograph. I think I told you guys that story, but if you don't know me, I would never ask anybody for their autograph. Autograph? Autograph. 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 Autograph? I don't think it's an autograph, unless I'm ordering it. I don't know. This is the only person I would actually get their autograph for. Autograph. Still doesn't sound right. Whatever. Anyway, here is... This is a throwback when Eminem talking about his first song. This is Dr. Dre. Here we go, talking about Eminem.
Studio in my house at the time, and I went and put some samples together, did a couple of things in the drum machine. I invited him over, and I put this sample together. Tell me if you like it. You want to hear one of my joints, man? Yeah. And I hit the drum machine, and maybe 2 or 3 seconds went by, and he just went, "Hi, my name is, like, yo, stop. Shit's hot." That's what happened our first day and the first few minutes of us being in the studio.
Stop the tape. This kid needs to be locked away. Get it? Dr. Dre, don't just stand there, operate.
It's just one of those things when you just know something special is happening.
That, I think, is amazing. And to see him, like, you can only see a little bit of him because, you know, it's just him freestyling it. I think that's just fucking, he's a genius. I mean, I can't rap in real life. You know, I can freestyle a little bit, and I like to do my raplets, as you hear. Some are stupid, but hey, something I like to do. You can skip them, or you can listen, as long as you aren't dissing me. I just threw 3 letters in the alphabet that rhymed. B, A, B, C, D. All right, let's get on with the next one. Jesus Christ.
Who is the best director you ever worked with?
Martin Scorsese.
Why is Scorsese so good? Explain it to me, who is a novice.
It's, you like chess, right?
Yes.
Okay, so imagine if you can make the most complex chess move with no clock, right?
Right.
That's like...
In other words, I could think about it.
You have 4 hours to make your move.
Right.
Okay, you still are a brilliant chess player. now imagine you make an even better chess move than that brilliant chess player, but you do it in 30 seconds with the clock going.
His choices are quick, definitive, and right.
What it takes a brilliant director who is not at that place yet, possibly.
Right.
Even I'm talking someone, a master, let's say a chess player, a master director. It takes him, he can fix that problem. It's advanced problem fixing and problem solving in 30 seconds. You literally watch him close his eyes and then solve an insanely complex issue, which directing is just solving issues.
Who is the best?
All right, first of all, that's Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill. Suck dick much? No. Just talking about Martin Scorsese. Hands down, the best director. Like, that's his best director, or who he worked with. Now, this was Howard Stern show. I don't know exactly when. There was something that just came out with Jonah Hill. It's on Amazon Prime, I believe. Actually, I'll double check, and when I get to the, I'll figure it out while I talk to you guys about this. Honestly, I don't have a favorite director, but there's, obviously, you got the brothers for Avengers. You got Martin Scorsese, obviously, he's up there. You got James Cameron, one of the best. Also, Quentin Tarantino, come on, can't forget about him. And like I said, Jonah Hill just did something. I don't know what it is. I'll find out, and then I'll let you guys know. But let's get on with the next one. Oh, shit. It's first time me seeing this. Did you guys know about this? Listen to this right here.
Did you ever meet and spend any time with Michael Jackson?
Yeah, me and Mike got a song together. I don't know if it ever came out.
When did that happen?
It was some sort of project he was doing, and what was crazy was, right, he called me. So to hear his voice on the phone, he was like,
"Hey, it's Michael."
I'm like, "What's happening, cuz?" He was like,
"Well, first of all, my mom says that you look like someone in my family. We could be related."
I'm like, "Serious, cuz? What you need me to do, Mike?"
"I have this particular track, and I want you to sing on it, and just do whatever you want to do."
I'm like, "All right, cuz, I'm gonna handle it. I'll get back at you." And that was the conversation with Snoop Dogg and Michael Jackson.
That was it.
I went to.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't know. I thought that was pretty cool. I did not know that about Snoop and Michael Jackson. And it would have been nice if he would have said the song, but yeah, I didn't see that. By the way, it's that Jonah Hill thing is not on Prime. I just checked. All right, I'm gonna keep going here. Let's get it. By the way, here's the next one up is about Black Adam. People's reactions about Black Adam. Sorry about that. People's reactions about Black Adam. Now, anybody who hasn't seen Black Adam yet, I'm not going to give you no spoilers, but I don't know if this short will. So, let's hear it, and then I'll give you my outtake on it, my take.
What'd you think about Black Adam?
I watched it.
It was good. I mean, I'm a casual fan, so it was alright. I like the characters, though.
Rank it 1 through 5.
2 stars, except they're not pretty stars. They're drawn poorly.
They're drawn like a 5-year-old or something.
Yes.
3, for sure.
Least favorite thing about the movie and favorite thing about the movie.
What cracks me up about this movie is that somebody had to write the lines, and then they got greenlit enough times to make it to set, and then they were said on the set, and nobody thought, hey, maybe we should rewrite some of this dialogue. I would say that's both my least favorite and my favorite part of the movie.
My favorite part is probably the Adam guy. Like, it was pretty funny.
Adam Smasher?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
Least favorite part, black guys always getting beat in these kind of movies. I'm sick of it.
Black Adam won the whole movie.
I know, but like the black guy.
You mean Hawkman?
Yeah. He was getting his ass whooped the whole time.
by Black Adam, by The Rock.
It's black on black crime. I'm sick of it.
Okay, I guess it's pretty funny. Here's the thing with Black Adam. I'm gonna probably take a minute about this, and like I said, I'll say this with no spoilers. Alright, they hyped up this movie so much, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it's trash. That the woman who is like 1 out of 5 stars, 2 stars, like kinda, but whatever she said, drawn poorly. I'm going to be kind and say 3.5 stars because I think that they're going to go in the direction. Okay, so I look at it into the direction like where they're going to blow up kind of like MCU, but not at MCU levels. You got to kind of look at it like, and weirdly this is coming back to politics. All right. It's like a new president comes in. You know what I mean? It's like you got to clean up Trump like Biden. And I don't care who the fuck president. I'm not caring about the person. But like Biden comes in, he has to clean up Trump shit. Trump had to clean up, fucking Barack Obama shit and so on, so forth. So I think that's what Dwayne Johnson and these guys are trying to do, like Zack Snyder and the Black Adam. So, like I said, without any spoilers, it's definitely worth the watch, but it's definitely not as hyped up as they made it. They, must have put more money into hyping it up than it was actually made, but, I mean, I'm probably wrong there, but, yeah, giving you an idea. Alright, let's get on with the next. Alright, so this is, what's this? Fuck God. By the way, I found out it's called Studs. Studs, yeah, whatever. S-T-U-T-Z. This is the Oscar-nominated actor Jonah Hill turns the spotlight onto psychiatrist Phil Stutz and his profound approach to self-care and mental health. It's on Netflix. Go check it out. I don't know if it's good or not. It says it's a, what's a match? And there's no match percentage. By the way, Netflix, anybody who works knows somebody, you gotta, literally, you have a not for me, like it, I like this, love this. I want to have a button there that says, if it's not for me, I just want to say, I fucking hated this movie. Alright, so it's Studs. S-T-U-T-Z. Check it out. I don't know. It looks good. Next one coming up is, Brad Pitt and, what's his face? Galifianakis and his show. And sometimes he can be pretty funny. I haven't seen this one yet, but let's see. And let's go.
How old were you when you lost your virginity? 0? I'll tell you about when I lost my virginity.
I really not like to hear that.
You play a lot of people that are kind of Nazi haters, which is weird to me.
Why do you say that?
Because you look like Hitler's dream. Tell me what it was like the first time that you laid eyes on Angelina. Was it like one of those classical love stories, like when Ross first saw Rachel? You know that show, Friends? Have you seen that?
I like that song.
Do you think people focus maybe too much on your looks and don't even, realize that you're just a shitty actor?
I gotta admit, see, this is funny. It would be so much funnier if Zach Galifianakis, by the way, if he did this and they didn't know he did this, and he got a year or two worth of interviews and see how real people acted, like Brad Pitt. I think it's fucking hilarious. I seen another one of his. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Here we go. Alright, here's here's one more Zach Galifianakis, and then I got one more, and then that's gonna be about it. And this is one more Zach.
Of all the things you can win an Oscar for, how surprised are you that you won one for acting?
By the way, you should know who this is, so I'm just going to let it go. Let's do that again.
Of all the things you can win an Oscar for, how surprised are you that you won one for acting? Here we go. The focus group people always want to know, where do you keep all of your awards? On your mantle?
I don't have that many awards.
At the end of your career, are you going to look back and say winning the MTV Movie Award for Best Fight made it all worth it?
Alright, so the first one was Matthew McConaughey. I thought that was a whole thing with just him. So anyway, I'll leave that in, but here's something that I just found. This is Jamie Foxx doing a certain impression, and I just think it's fucking amazing because it sounds just like the person he's doing, and I thought it was amazing. Here we go.
A lot of great people on both sides. Lots of great people on both sides. I know Ariel. He's a great person. He couldn't vote for me at the time. Now he can vote for me once he gets out. I love Snoop Dogg, Double Cheek. Great person.
So do you love Death Row Records?
I love Death Row. I love Death. Excuse me. Fake news. I love Death Row.
What's your favorite Death Row record, Mr. Trump?
All of them. All of the Death Row. Don't try to pin me down. I see what he does. Excuse me. Fake news.
Jamie Foxx does a fucking spot on impression of Donald Trump. I'm going to tell you something. I would have never seen that coming. I mean, everybody could do like a little bit of somebody, but Jesus Christ, that was amazing. Alright, one more for the bonus. Alright, this is Jamie Foxx singing the Brady Bunch like Prince, and that's it. Let's go.
Oh, what if it was Prince? Because you know Prince is breaking down like.
Alright guys, this is Jimmy James saying take care of yourselves and one another, and much love. One more before I go. Peace out.
I feel like this midterm, like all of humanity depends on it. And it's an ominous sign. The most ominous sign of the midterms, I believe, would be Herschel Walker, who I don't want to speak badly of because he's black. But I have to admit, he's observably stupid. Even when he's not talking, his mouth be open a little bit like. He's the kind of guy that looks like he thinks before he makes a move on tic-tac-toe. Midterm, like a lot of you don't understand why Trump was so popular, but I get it because I hear it every day. He's what I call an honest liar. That first debate, I'd never seen anything like it. I've never seen a white male billionaire screaming at the top of his lungs, "This whole system is rigged," he said. And across the stage was a white woman, Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, sitting over there looking at him like, "No, it's not." I said, "Now, wait a minute, bro. It's what he said." And the moderator said, "Well, Mr. Trump, if in fact the system is rigged, as you suggest, what would be your evidence?" Remember what he said, bro? He said, "I know the system is rigged because I use it." I said, "God damn." And then he pulled out an Illuminati membership card and chopped a line of cocaine up and did it right at the podium. A lot of you don't understand why Trump was so. Nobody listens to me. When I tell these jokes, you ignore me. My first Netflix special, what did I say? I said, I don't want a sneaker deal because the minute I say something that makes those people mad, they're going to take my sneakers away. And the whole crowd was like, ha, 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 ha. But now you see Kanye walking around L.A. barefoot with his chain out.
Here is the trailer for Stutz, the movie documentary with Jonah Hill. I figured I'll leave this one in for last. You guys can hear it. It's only 1 minute and 48 seconds. Here we go.
What's up, Stutz?
Hi, Jonah. Okay, entertain me.
I'm just going to start by acknowledging how odd this endeavor is. A patient making a movie about his therapist. But my life has gotten immeasurably better as a result of working with you. If it worked for me, maybe it will work for other people.
The average shrink will say, don't intrude on the patient's process. They will come up with the answers when they're ready. That's not acceptable.
They just listen. And your friends, who are idiots, give you advice. And you want your friends just to listen, and you want your therapist to give you advice.
You don't have to solve all their problems, but you have to give somebody the feeling that they can change right now. What's wrong, Jonah?
How can I make a movie where I'm talking about people being vulnerable and working on their problems and not be vulnerable myself?
You can't move forward without being vulnerable. Vulnerability connects you to the rest of the world. You're giving out the signal to the world, I need you because I can't do this by myself.
I was this wildly insecure kid. The work has been accepting and feeling that it's great to be this person. You are still in the struggle and in the fight of being a human just like everybody else.
Take action no matter how frightened you are. If you can teach somebody that, they can change their whole life.
That makes a lot of sense.
This is such a great moment right now. I still wish you would stop dumping so much shit on me. This is either the greatest documentary ever made or the worst, and it's probably both.
I have not seen this documentary. I'm going to watch it, but you know, it looks good and it looks like it sends a good message. So right now, I believe it's top. I don't know what the what it is in the world right now, but it came out November 14th of this year. So without further ado, I mean, go talk to somebody. I always try to get back to the roots. You know, if you're feeling like you can't overcome something, you have ADHD, you have anxiety, you know what I mean? Like, it's just practice. Basically, practice onto yourself. You know what I mean? I'm going to let this next part explain this to you.
What? Says he can't practice today. Says he's hurt. Hey, James. I heard you're not going to be able to run with us today. That true? Yep. Why's that? Because I'm mad. Really sorry to hear that.
Relax, Ted. It's just practice.
Hey. You can't practice, you can't practice. You're hurt, you're hurt. It's as simple as that. But it ain't about that. At all. You're sitting in here, you're supposed to be the franchise player. And yet here we are, talking about you missing practice. We're talking about practice. You understand me? Practice. Not a game. Not a game, not the game you go out there and die for, right? Play every weekend like it's your last, right? No, we talking about practice, man. Practice. You know you're supposed to be out there. You know you're supposed to lead by example. You're just shoving that all aside. And so here we are, Jamie. We're talking about practice. Not a game. Not the game. We're talking about practice with your team, with your teammates. The only place that we get to play together, we got control over. Rest of the time, it's us 11 against those 11. We're talking about practice, man. I'm talking about practice. And you can't do it. Because you're hurt. Right? Fine by me. Tell you what, do me a favor. When you get out there, set the cones so the other reserves will do a little passing drill.
You want me to set up cones?
I really appreciate it.
All right. We're back with more madness. Guys, I'm driving through Highway 91. Storms are kicking up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually checking out this new little holder I bought for my phone. Hope it doesn't fuck up too much. That way I can do things. Do a whole bunch of different things at once here. Alright, but obviously, I'm not going to be able to play like, well, actually I should have stayed over here. Let me bring this down.
I don't think this is gonna work any better, but...
Rap number 2 coming right at you, you bitchy whiny little whore. Get on the floor and take it up the bunghole area. Massed hysteria like mass, with a church choir all being under the age of acquiring a handgun so they can fend off their offenders. Alrighty, okay, here we go again, just another day. So what do you say I tell you just a little bit what happened in my weird and wacky day? First, I decided to leave the house without dropping a deuce, a shit, a caboose, a blockbuster in my toilet. This is just wrapping paper for my strategy later. As you can see now, this makes any sense. I'm just hoping it sounds well, even if heard through in hell. People think I'm unwell, and when I mean people, I mean the voices in my head. Holy shit, I'm exploding all over myself again. You, that's just icky, sitting around getting sticky watching porn with a beat tapping my feet, trying not to blast all over the seat cushion. So let's get back to my day. Instead of pushing, I was continuing along on my journey without dropping a deuce. This is just the way I roll in the South Philly streets. We don't do no number 2s. So coming at you on the hippity hop flippity flop is Jimmy James and his weird half wop half bottle top. That's Irish and Italian for all you fools who didn't get that this is the only thing I'm dropping today. Well, maybe a turd later on, then I will finally lay to rest in my bed and master bait or insinuate a plan to get a better rap lit back out on this thing I call a show, where I talk and you people listen, you all know. So before I let you go, you cocksuckers, thanks for listening to the Jimmy James Show, and like always, take care of yourselves and wear ugly sweaters come Christmas. And for the people wearing turtlenecks, go fuck yourselves into a turtle's neck. I don't know, I'm running out of shit to say, literally, figuratively, and shit. I just dropped a turd in my underway. I'm under slay. Ring ding ding a ling ding 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 a ling ding. Holy shit, I could do better than this. Peace out now, I just pissed.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Madness Without Remorse, part 1 and 2. Hope you like. I didn't put too much crazy thought into this, but I figured, what the hell. This show was supposed to be called Understandable Madness, but I switched it up. I've been working on it for 4 hours. Finally done. So here you go. This is the last little tidbit of bonus material. Here we go.
Madness without remorse, like a pie slicing into a knife. Wait a minute, like a nice guy slicing into a pie. Holy shit, I better get my act together before I try to put lines in order. Here I go again on the mad thing called life, and how I will try to explain it to you the best way I know how. So let's see where this takes us and how far I'm willing to go down the rabbit hole, or holes, of madness. In the beginning, Bob created, oh wait, wrong raplet, mister. I will put a raplet called Madness Without Remorse, shorts, and Jesse Scholl is just out of a tent hole, but I'm being mindful with a paint by numbers show, so check it out in the beginning before the show. Try to listen and figure out what I am talking about, and let's see how far I will go on this diluted subject that we all think that we have control over. Even you, the listener, will sometimes get mad or stressed and think to yourself you have the control to change the way you feel about a certain thing or someone. Mostly government and BS and stuff that is just out of your control. Also, I do not think putting a vote to tally up what you think, or if you think that it really matters in today's world. Matter of fact, I never think it really mattered to a certain point. So I will do my best to explain that and put some key points into this rap lit. So sit back and enjoy. Let's go mad a bit. So stop thinking and let's go. Thanks for listening to this crazy show, and like usual, take care of yourself. And another sincerely, Jimmy James. P.S. This will be my second to last show. I have surgery on November 14th for my teeth, so I might either have this my last or have one more right before I go in. Either way, I'll let you guys know one way or the other. Thank you for listening once again, and if anything were to happen to me, just wait a little longer. Much love and respect to you all. Okay, it is November 20th, so let's put it in the book. Part 1. Coming apart at the seams. 2. Retards make one amazing team. Loud fart. Here comes Jim's dad. Every woman's wet dream. Okay, for the rest of this I'll try not to be mean. This is just me holding everything together at the seams. As it seems, like usual, Jesse is laying back, holding up his sweatpants, like a retard walking in a hey dance. This guy has little to no romance. I'm not lying neither. His last girlfriend looked like a half put together gnome, mixed with the unknown. Yeah, that's right, basically the other half was unknown to humanity. And talking about his romance is like pure heroin to equal comedy. Yes, Jesse, I just said you are equivalent to a wet fart at a bus stop. Romance and you are further apart than the moon to the equator. Like Jello fighting the Terminator. Like our sun to the Kepler belt. Are you getting it yet? How easy it is to pull you apart. That's a question mark, waiting for you to answer. I'm sure he's just giving you that blank stare, is probably still trying to figure all this out. This text-to-speech is all about you, so put it in the book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 56 fuck it, you get it, and yeah, you know I can be a straight-up dick tater, but don't be a hater. This is my vocal tap, and I'm vocally trapped in my own delirious mind, which reminds me, let's get on with this madness without remorse, like a horse with no attention span to run in a circle, chasing. Wait, what the hell does horses chase? Anyway, forget the races, because I'm way off and I'm already ahead of most of the human kindness, which is me. When I throw these together, I'm barely thinking straight. Hey, I just threw some mathematical mentions your way. Anyway, before you go and you're on your way, I'm not done with this going insane radical movement of soothing textual sexual mentions of my shorts. Yeah, YouTube put some shit together real quick and I called it a show. What do you know, I put some letters together in alphabetical order, and yet I'm still treading water. This whole fucking alpha set is out of order, but sometimes I do get a lyrical master thought in my head area, and this time with no hysteria, night terrors. Whenever I throw these together, I'm barely thinking straight. Hey, I just threw some mathematical mentions your way. Anyway, before you go, and yo will keep me awake thinking of all the earthquakes over in San Francisco as I laugh while the Golden State Bridge does a funny sort of disco frantic dance. Is anybody else waiting for that bridge to collapse? But hold up, don't relapse. I'm just basically telling you that eventually an earthquake on the Richter scale of a 8.2 could bring that bridge down, and hopefully it will be on the 10 o'clock news. But this isn't news, this is just me being glued to my phone like every other American, or should I say human, and I think it's a tragedy. Maybe look up once in a while and see what's right in front of you. Maybe formulate your own sort of strategy. If you're in a bad situation, maybe just a ordinary friendship going down the tubes, maybe you should start making some moves. You got to do what's best for you. But I digest and suggest all these crazy thoughts that run through my head. I'm just another guy with a leaf blower blowing all the shit around, acting like it's going to make a difference. Sorry, the moral of that story was no matter how much you blow, you're never going to grow, or be able to fully extract your desired point of detachment. But these once again are all distractions. The nightly news, what's on YouTube? I know I saw this movie before, but fuck it, I'll watch it again. What's one more for our life training situation of torment to keep my mind from collapsing in like a black hole in outer space, because just like this under-average human race, we are getting sucked into the same place. So my message here is simple: let's try to build something of our own. Get out of your bubble. No need for trouble. Leave the violence to the violent. And let's try to move on in silence. But with all this being said, I don't want anybody who's going through something harsh to be all hush-hush in their head. So if you are a victim, please speak up. And if you think you don't have a voice, well, look at what I do. Basically, it's 101. I'm telling you, you have a choice. And once again, take care of yourselves and one another. This is Jimmy James saying peace out, much love and respect. P.S. to my boy Jesse and all the people out there who struggle every day with those everyday problems. You're not alone, and just remember, you got to make the first step to better your life instead of making excuses to extend your sane shit day. So don't give up, and like always, give them hell. And say fuck it, I'm going to get shit done now. Today, you can do it. I have faith in the people who go through it each and every moment. For all the ones you lost time to get some back, even if you have to backtrack, just remember, the whole point is to stay intact with your true self. And for this I have nothing else. And remember, I'm always proud of what you can accomplish.
What's up, guys? This is Jimmy James. Just one more thing. If you listen to me on this, Spotify, Anchor, any platform you're on right now, you can also follow me on YouTube, Twitter, whatever, Facebook. Like I said, you could do it all. You can go on there, you can like me, you can hate me, you can dislike, approve, unapprove, whatever you think I need to do to approve, or to get your approval. That's all I'm looking for. That's all I care for. I just care for your approval. But for now, this is me just saying goodbye.
Bye, world.
Okay, Jim, I'll see you around. Where you going? Oh, no. Oh, that's not what I thought he meant by that at all.
Goodbye, everybody.